In these ancient hills, water was power, and Bir Ma'een held more of it than any village around. Here, water didn't just sustain life, it created it. Every orchard, every animal, every harvest began with the wells of Bir Ma'in. Each of Bir Ma'in's 3 wells held a simple stone pool, gathering the water that sustained the village. Women filled their clay jars here, and farmers guided the flow toward their fields, a humble system that nourished generations. Where water flowed, empires clashed. Crusaders and Salahuddin fought to control the life-giving wells of Bir Ma'in. Control water was to control survival. Crusaders and Salahuddin's Muslims warriors clashed on these very hills, each seeking the wells of Bir Ma'in, a lifeline in a land where every drop mattered. Here, life flowed as naturally as the water. Families farmed, children played, and the land gave its blessings to all who lived in Bir Ma'in. From sunrise to sunset, Bir Ma'in pulsed with simple beauty. Bread baking, children laughing, farmers tending their crops, every day wove another thread into the fabric of this remarkable village. For generations, this hill was a place of prayer and memory. Here stood the maqam of Bir Ma'een, a sacred landmark watching over the people of Bir Ma'in. In 1948, the voices of Bir Ma'een fell quiet. Families were forced to leave, and the village that once thrived was left to the wind. With only what they could carry, the families of Bir Ma'een walked away from generations of life. Donkeys, carts, old cars, all moving slowly toward an uncertain future, while the village faded behind them. Among these hills, the remains of Bir Ma'een still breathe. Broken walls, silent wells, and the ruins of the maqam stand as quiet witnesses to a village that once lived with warmth and purpose. Years later, the occupation changed the landscape. A city rose on the stolen Palestinian lands, drawing from the same water that once sustained Bir Ma'in. The old stones remain, witnesses of a history in a land that one day will be free. Though the village stands in ruins, its story lives on, carried by the families who remember its wells, its fields, and its sacred hill. Bir Ma'een endures not in stone, but in the hearts of those who still call it home.